Hi, this is Kentucky Governor Matt Bevin. It's hard to believe that another month has already passed. It is time for the May newsletter. This is the video newsletter that we are going to put out for you on June the 1st, the day that you're watching this video perhaps. There's going to be 3 articles, 3 videos that will be embedded. We'll talk about those in a moment. I want to take a quick moment, though, to acknowledge the passing of a man who was as influential in Kentucky in our lifetimes as just about anybody, Senator Jim Bunning. A man who first burst on the scene nationally as one of the finest pitchers to ever play in the Major League Baseball League. I mean, he's a guy who pitched in both the American League and the National League, the only person to ever pitch a no-hitter in both the American League and the National League. His second no-hitter was also a perfect game, which he pitched on Father's Day some years ago. This is a man who excelled at the highest levels of athletics, part of the Baseball Hall of Fame, but then went on to serve the public in ways that are amazing, actually, starting first at the local level, then in the state legislature, and then as a congressman, then a senator. This is a guy who has served at many, many levels, served the Commonwealth for decades. One of our native sons, truly a remarkable man, passed away recently at the age of 85. We share our condolences with his family, but we're grateful for the fact that he is a Kentuckian, that he's part of what we talk about when we say we are Kentucky. It's men like Jim Bunning, a man who was strong in his faith, strong in his principles, a man who did not move off those principles, a man who did more to change politics than he did allow politics to change him, and he will be sorely missed. Take a look in this episode, however, as we look at 3 particular articles and 3 particular videos. The articles that we're going to be looking at are as follows. The first article speaks to this Angel Initiative, which addresses the fact that on average, 3 Kentuckians die every single day because of abusing painkillers. And the Kentucky State Police are now launching an innovative program in the battle against this opioid crisis. The second article is on the Bluegrass Army Depot. You may know about Kentucky's 2 biggest installations, Fort Knox and Fort Campbell, but you may be surprised to learn about the location and critical role of Kentucky's 3rd largest military installation and the role that it plays in keeping America combat ready. The third article is one about Buckhorn Lake State Resort Park. You don't have to travel outside of Kentucky to learn how to sail, for example. You can learn how to sail right here in Kentucky on one of our own lakes. And Buckhorn Lake State Resort Park is a place where you can learn to do any number of things. Enjoy the beauty of this park and learn a little more about it in the video and article that you'll see attached. There's also 3 videos. The first is about the media asked for it and they got it. And this is one you may have already seen. It got a little bit of play. It was based on a lot of the nonsense that comes up when they don't want to talk about things that do matter, but they do want to talk about fabricated things to distract you from meaningful significance. So take a look at this video where I answered some of their questions and challenged them to actually be reporters, not simply repeaters. The second video that you'll see is on DIPG Day and Brain Tumor Awareness Month. These are things that we announced in May, and you'll take a look at a story about a young man named Kane Finley. An incredible story, a Kentucky-born teenager who's currently battling brain cancer. His courageous story. Check it out and spread the word about Cannonballs for Kane. You'll learn more about that. The final is a Facebook chat that I did on the opioid crisis and foster care and adoption. This was a Facebook Live event. If you happened to miss it when we did it live, you can see a link to the entire thing and watch it again. These are just several of the things that we have for you. Thanks for staying attuned to the things going on. Thank you for being engaged. And please share the word. Spread this information. Give links to this video update to others who might be interested. Stay tuned. We are Kentucky.